Good day everyone. My report is all about tax assessment and collection. So what is tax assessment? It is the process pertains to the computation and determination of tax liability of taxpayer based on prevailing tax laws. So what is tax delinquency and tax deficiency? Tax deficiency is the amount still due and collectible from a taxpayer upon audit or investigation, while tax delinquency is the failure of the taxpayer to pay the tax due on the date fixed by law or indicated in the assessment notice or letter of demand. So tax assessment happens when there is a difference in the amount of tax you report on your return and the amount the BIR calculates you owe. So this is the requisite for a valid assessment. First, it should be issued by the BIR. 2 and 3, it should be based on actual facts and the legal basis of the assessment must be stated. 4, it must contain a computation of tax liabilities. 5, it must contain a demand for payment within the prescribed period. And 6, it must be sent to the taxpayer. The BIR actually contains a list of documents that are required to be submitted. So you must ensure that your documents and accounting records are intact. Assessment process. Tax assessment involves the following basic procedures. First, determination of the amount due. 2, issuance of proper notice to the taxpayer regarding the amount of tax liability. And 3, enforcement or demand for payment simultaneous with the giving of notice. The prescribed period of assessment. The BIR has the right to conduct tax assessment within 3 years from required filing or 10 years from fraudulent return or if no tax return filed. It is to determine the extent of compliance of taxpayers. Assessment procedure. First is the formal assessment phase procedure. 2, protest phase of the assessment. And 3, appeal on tax assessment decision. This is the summary of tax assessment procedure. As I said, the BIR will issue a formal assessment notice. This will formalize the assessment process. The second is the taxpayer may protest in 30 days and submit proofs in 60 days from filing. You are ought to present the requested documents enumerated by the BIR. After that, you'll file a protest letter with your disagreements based on facts and the applicable laws and regulation. You may submit supporting documents to substantiate your claim. Third is the BIR. The BIR will deny your protest, or do not act on proofs submitted. The taxpayer may appeal to CTA within 30 days from receipt of denial. After going through your protest, the BIR will evaluate, and if the same find no basis to cancel the assessment, it will issue an assessment notice. The last one is the BIR will decide actually I do not understand much in the tax assessment procedure. So let's continue on tax collection. Tax collection is the collection of taxes is an administrative aspect of taxation. This refers to the process wherein the government devises effective and efficient ways and means to collect taxes. It also connotes enforcement of tax payment. Generally, taxes are payable in money. However, in the event of the taxpayer cannot pay, the government is equipped with various remedies to effect the collection of taxes.